The title of this podcast is it just book knowledge for you? This title was inspired by a TED Talk that I listened to that my friend Brian Chong sent me. It was a great TED Talk. And one of the things that the speaker put forth is that people often know what to do, they're just not doing it. So in that respect, it's mostly just theoretical. It's mostly just concepts. It's not a practice. And one of the things that I reflected on when I pondered this question is how much of my life was just really based on how much of what I was doing every day was actual practice, and how much of what I wasn't doing was just really relegated to just being book knowledge. And prior to, I beginning to practice 10 years ago, a significant amount was. Now, there were some things that were not simply book knowledge. For example, every time I learned something new about how to really support my physical fitness, I put those things into practice. I developed a non-negotiable approach to working out on a regular basis, no matter what is going on. If I'm sick or something like that, I will find a way to do an air squat. I will find a way to make that happen, or do abs. If I'm on vacation, I will seek out fitness centers to go and work out. I've been on vacations during the wintertime when we've been on ski trips, and I have walked in the snow to get to a gym. When one is not available or around, I will do body weight exercises. So the fitness part has not been an issue. I took what I learned and I put it into practice. The same is true for nutrition. I take nutrition, seriously. I want to fuel the body. I've been given a gift of this physical body, and I just want to take really good care of it. I often joke with my friends, if something happens to where someone needs an organ, or if I pass away and someone needs some part of my physical form, they will hit the jackpot. I've been a great steward of this physical form. And I'm really grateful for good health and good fortune, because I know a lot of people have done all the right things, made all the right choices within their control. And for one reason or another, they still fell ill. So I'm very grateful. I do not take that lightly. What I realize is uh, that a lot of things I have done really well in converting book knowledge into practice. I know that I have a better day. I know that I see the world more clearly when I begin the day with my practice, when I begin my day with exercise. And for some people, it may be walking. You have to be so committed to that. I know I have more to give when I get 8 hours of sleep a night. So I make that also a commitment and a practice. But there are other things that I didn't do. Like I know that to really cultivate the spirit of kindness and really nurturing human to human connections is really predicated on not judging people. But I still did it up until developing the practice. I know that there are things that have happened. I wouldn't say to me, but there have been experiences that have happened, reality that's unfolded in the form of financial hardships, many of which have been because of some of my choices, or relationships, but breakups for other people. It may be divorces or friendships fraying. And in those cases, I did not, do what um, the books say have been effective. That some of the great teachers, spiritual teachers, have taught us, whether they are religious or just spiritual teachers, which forgive, to let go, not pass blame. Those are things that I found a lot more difficult to put into practice. But when I did, they changed my life. Instead of being bothered by something that has already happened, or holding resentment towards someone for something that they did. And let me just be honest about it. It didn't take much for me to judge or erect a wall or to create separation and distance from another person. They might not even speak to me or say hello, not return a phone call, uh, not read my mind about what my needs are. It didn't take much. But I wasn't putting that in practice of letting those things go, allowing them to pass through me. And then I started doing the practice. And I woke up and I realized that there is no way around this. If you want to be free, if you want to experience inner peace, if you want love and kindness just flowing from you, there's no way around it except doing the work. The book knowledge won't do it. Yeah, you'll be smarter. What does it matter if you're not using it? So I began to understand that I wanted more than book knowledge. I wanted to put in practice. I wanted to take my 10,000 hours at it, whatever it took. I fell in love with the practice. Everything that happened that my mind said was wrong should be a different way. I began to view it as an opportunity to let go of that part of me that is uninterested in me being happy, me being peaceful, me being loving. So I converted the book knowledge into practice. I hope that's something that you are doing in your life, letting go of things that are beyond your control, things that have already happened. And the key is happened. Nothing you can do in the present moment about something that's already passed. Resentment toward others, toward yourself, guilt and shame, let all of that go. Let all of it go. If you are a person who's struggling to keep commitments to yourself when it comes to your health, okay, you know what to do. Will it continue to just be book knowledge for you? If you're a person whose mood can be easily affected by things that are outside of your control, then you know, or you likely learned that you have some control over that, of developing positive, healthy habits that minimize the chances of you being at the effect of things outside of your control, of you mastering that monkey mind. And I have dedicated myself to doing that. And like anything else, in the beginning, it's effortful, but with time, it becomes effortless. Me being kind is just so easy for me. To consider others before myself, oh, that's one of the easiest things to do. To show up in a space and fill it with the love that I feel inside, easy. To require nothing of you. When I offer you a choice and you say no to the choice, to accept it fully, as if you had said yes. That has become easy to me because I've worked at it. And I hope you will too, if that's something that is important to you. So I invite you, convert that book knowledge, those concepts, into practice. If you say you want to be a loving, giving partner, spouse, parent, friend, then be one. It's your choice. It's your path. There's a difference between knowing the path and walking the path. I hope you'll walk it.